hurt yourself. You okay?
What are you doing here?
Well, I just came to deliver the last 6 roses. I see you put the other 60 in a vase. Nice display, very artistic.
What do you want?
I'm very fond of the number 66. I just like saying it. 66. Sounds dirty.
Why would you send these flowers to me?
You and I spent some very special time together. I hope you haven't forgotten.
No, of course not.
I told you to think about you. I have. Now I know you want to be loyal to your boyfriend, and I respect that. Loyalty's hard to come by these days. I just hope that our performance didn't damage your relationship. These roses are an apology for any trouble I might have caused. So I know you were in love with that computer genius. What was his name? Spinozzo?
Spinelli.
Spinelli, that's right. Odd guy. So, the two of you are still together, or?
Yes. No. On and off.
Maxie, don't be afraid. You and I are intimates. Say what you feel.
I'm sorry. You know that I will never forget you.
Please don't dial 911. The cops will show up and it'll just make everything more difficult. Unless you're calling Jason. Is that who you're calling, Maxie?
No, I was going to make a dinner date for my boss.
There you go again. Lying to me. What did I do to make you not trust me? Why are you so distant?
You sent me a crime scene photo of a blonde corpse. And
You like my gift?
the crime scene photo was a gift?
Yeah, a valuable one. My work's selling better than ever.
Good for you.
See, people are fascinated by what they fear. Death, of course, is one of our most primal fears. People like to believe if they own a photograph of death, somehow they have control over it. They're wrong.
You would know.
I like the photograph's composition. Body on a diagonal juxtaposed with a wall. It's nice balance. Pleasing to the eye.
Oh, right, but it's a real crime scene photo, which means someone's really dead.
Yeah, does it matter? I mean, is your response to the photo any different just because you suspect it might be real? The photograph's real whether or not what it depicts really happened.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah. You can open your mind and stop thinking. What's real and what you imagine to be real are the same thing. What I am is what you make me.
Oh, no. You are much more than I ever could have imagined.
Try. Want to do something for me?
Not really.
Say hi to Jason.
Honey. Did you have a productive day at Crimson?
You could say that.
You know, the Jackal's Day has been equally fruitful. I've been tracking Franco.
How's it going?
Well, good. I produced a lead that even the law enforcement minions could not have turned up.
What kind of lead? Do you know where he is?
Well, no, that is yet to be ascertained.
But, Jason is out looking for him, right?
Yes. I mean, of course, he could only go under the watchful eye of his gatekeeper, the Decepticon.
Do you know when they're going to be back?
The journey should not be lengthy. Like, you know, the Jekyll and Maxie used to have some precious alone time. You know, my cyber skills are in high demand, but that is no excuse to neglect my lady love. Perhaps now would be a good time for that romantic reunion you mentioned.
That sounds wonderful, but maybe we should wait a while.
Opportunity knocks, as they say.
I just can't be selfish. I mean, Franco has been leaving his corpse calling cards all over town, and I really think you need to focus your skills on finding him.
As much as I wish to aid in his capture, I find myself having some conflicting emotions.
Where's the conflict? Franco is a murderer. He needs to be locked up.
Yes, but once he's apprehended, Stone Cold goes back to prison. So I'm kind of inclined to drag out the investigation as long as possible.
No, you can't.
Stone Cold had himself incarcerated solely to protect Youngster, who has now been freed, yet Stone Cold has to go back to prison. Don't you have any sympathy for that ordeal?
Yeah, Jason did an amazing thing. There's no one on Earth I would voluntarily go to prison for. Not even you, Spinelli, even though I love you.
Yes, few people would make such a sacrifice, and it seems only fair that Stone Cold should be granted permanent freedom, but alas, it is not to be.
It is unfair, but Jason agreed to the temporary leave so he could catch Franco, and I know he's expecting your help. You don't want to let him down, do you?
Of course not.
And it doesn't seem okay to give a serial killer extra time to stalk and kill and show up out of nowhere all creepy like Franco did the first time he was in Port Charles. I mean, who knows what he would have planned this time around.
That's a point well taken. Just the thought of Stone Cold reincarcerated.
It's awful, I know. Not as awful as Franco on the loose, so maybe the answer is to figure out a way for Jason to go on the run after Franco's caught.
If Stone Cold were to escape after the Demented One's capture, it would set off a series of unfortunate events.
Dante would be in trouble, but that's not exactly the end of the world.
Agreed. But his removal as Youngster's guardian might result in Youngster being sent back to Pentonville, and that would cause Stone Cold much anguish.
Okay, well, we'll just have to find a solution for that, but in the meantime, I think you should focus on Franco. You need to catch him before he finds his next victim to torture, maim, murder.
Is Max Mista frightened?
Of course I'm frightened, Spinelli. Franco is a psychopath. What if he decides to target me?
Have no fear. Your loving Jackal will keep you safe. Success, I hope?
Karen Anderson denies being Franco's mother.
What? I gave you irrefutable proof.
I'm just telling you, we got nothing from her.
Yeah, we think Franco's back in Port Charles, but we can't be sure.
I just saw him.
Hi, Mom. I got you those herbs you like. Mugworts, juniper berries, garlic to keep the vampires away.
Oh.